All right, so looking at question number 6, we got 3 parts. It says to predict the future enrollment in a school district, 50 households within the district were sampled and asked to disclose the number of children under the age of 5 living in the household. The results of the survey are presented in the table. Complete parts A through C. So first, we want to construct a relative frequency distribution for the number of children. And so we have households, and then we got the number that have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. 4 would be the max. So under 5. So what I'm going to do is, again, put this data into the calculator. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to go to Stat. I'm going to hit Enter on Edit, and it pulls up this information. I'm going to clear. Do not hit delete, remember. Hit clear. And then I'm going to input the number that have 16, 15, 13, 33. So I know those correspond to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is my data. I'm going to hit Stat. I'm going to calculate, and I'm going to hit Enter on one variable statistics, and then compute. So what this is going to do, this is going to give me the total. So this symbol right here looks like a sideways M with an X. That means the sum when you add up all the X's. So we already know there were 50. So this just confirms that I got my data input correctly. And so each of these numbers I'm going to divide by 50 to get the relative frequency. So I don't have to do it one at a time. I can do it all at once. So I'm going to go back to Stat. I'm going to hit Enter on Edit. I'm going to go over to the L2 column, and if I arrow to the top, I just tell it I want to take the numbers in list 1 and divide by 50. So L1 is right here above the number 1 in blue. So I have to hit the second button that's blue, and then L1, and then tell it to divide by 50. And so it does them all at once. And then at this point, looks like my calculator is kind of freezing up. At this point, I can type them here. It says type integers or decimals, do not round. So I'm going to just type those numbers as they are. So 0.32, and then 0.3, 0.26, 0.06, 0.06. So that gives us our relative frequency distribution. What percentage of household has 2 children under the age of 5? So 2 under the age of 5, that was the 13. So that was 26.26 or 26%. What percentage of household has 1 or 2 children under the age of 5? So when it says 1 or 2, we're going to add up the totals for 1 or 2. So 1 has 0.26, 2 has 0.3. So you can add that relatively easy, or you can just type it in, 0.26 plus 0.3, you get 0.56. And then we convert that to a decimal, multiply by 100, or move the decimal 2 times to the right, and that will give us 56%.